right, this feels like it's going to be a divine counterpart reading. So if you're into that, stick around. And if you're not, scram. Okay, let's get into it. 222, it's 22 Tuesday as I'm recording this. So that number, 222, has been following me around for this collective. And so I want to do a message on this. Tell me more about this, Spirit. For the person watching this, what can they know? Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are receiving some sort of like up-leveling in your relationship. Something, it feels formal. Somebody's getting married, getting proposed to. This could also just be like a commitment, deciding to be together. It feels very out of the blue though for some of you. This is going to be like maybe somebody asking you out on a date that you weren't expecting. Yeah, but it's going to be exciting. This feels exciting and like very sweet in nature, like innocent, but you know, spicy at the same time. Okay. We got Temperance. You've been in your healing era. You've been finding balance, but I'm also hearing this is divine timing. And I do feel like somebody needs a reminder that you're not running out of time when it comes to love, when it comes to commitment or up-leveling in your relationships. Always take what resonates, but yeah, you're not running out of time. I keep hearing from Hamilton, why do you write like you're running out of time? You're not running out of time. You've got everything in divine time, okay? You're hurt though. You're heartbroken. You've been heartbroken. And that's why you probably feel like you're running out of time or like it's too good to be true or that you're not deserving of love. Of course you are. Of course you're deserving of love. Stop that. Okay? You're about to fall into something. You're about to receive something. This up-leveling, this invitation, formal document for some of you. Again, there could be some formalities around this, but I feel like this is going to be something that has you looking towards a future that you didn't realize was within grasp before. For some of you, this could also be like signing a job offer where you end up meeting this person, right? Because we're focused on the divine counterpart energy, but there is also something to do with a commitment. So if you're like completely single and you're like, what the heck, I don't have anybody who would propose to me or I would get married to right now, it feels like you could be receiving some sort of formal documentation, contract, letter, something that ends up being a catalyst for you to meet this person. And again, it's going to give you like, whereas before you couldn't see 5 days in front of you, or you couldn't even see till tomorrow, like who would this person be? I have no idea. Suddenly you're going to be presented with seeing a future with this person and planning what that looks like. Yeah. And I feel like it's going to come when you least expect it, because you're feeling, you know, that heartbroken energy with that 3 of Wands energy, but also this 5 of Pentacles energy. Just feeling left out in the cold, feeling not taken care of. Again, feeling like, oh, that's too good to be true, or oh, that ship's sailed, I've run out of time, it's not going to happen. When you least expect it. When you least expect it, I just feel like this energy bursting into your life where you started to just accept and kind of go in a different direction and say, you know what, maybe that's not for me. Maybe I, again, don't deserve it. I'm going to focus my attention, my energy elsewhere. And it's like in that moment that you receive this out of the blue where you meet somebody and it's undeniable and your whole life's going to change because of it. Exciting. Okay, what else? Tell me more. Temperance again with strength. Yeah. You've been healing so much. And you've been having to be so resilient. I'm just hearing you've tried and failed so many times, but it's finally going to work. That resilience is going to pay off. And I feel very called to ask, like, if you are in this position where you feel like you've been struggling with your relationships or struggling with obtaining this divine union, look at every pattern that you've fallen into when it comes to relationships and what have you learned? Because the universe, God, source, is going to provide you lessons repeatedly until you master the lesson, until you overcome that lesson. So this is not to like put you in a shame or guilt spiral at all, because you're human and it's okay to fall into these cycles. It's part of our growth. It's part of our evolution. We have to go through difficult things in order to come out the other side with more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding. But just making sure that you are taking that time to kind of be like, what was this teaching me? Where maybe could I have listened to myself a little bit more? Was I maybe sacrificing my standards, my laurels, or whatever? Was I sacrificing something in order to make this work? And where can you make those adjustments for whatever is to come next? So yeah, patience is required. You've planted the seed. For some of you, it's like you've envisioned this, you've always wanted this, but because it hasn't happened yet, again, you're just sort of losing hope. But this person, this divine counterpart that is coming into your life is going to bring balance to your karma. This feels like a karmic soul connection. Somebody who maybe you've even met in a past life that just comes in and kind of like heals all of your past wounds. But you're also being asked to make sure that you're also looking at what you could carry into a relationship, this, partnership. What are you carrying into this? Because when you're hurt, when you feel unlovable, when you feel self-deprecating, that's not the energy that you want to bring into a brand new relationship with somebody who's never hurt you, somebody who hasn't, done those things to you. So there is a message here about that as well. But don't lose your empathy. Don't lose your sensitivity. Don't lose what makes you you, because that is what's going to lead you to this abundance for reaping the harvest of the seeds that you've planted, of that dream partner, that dream life. It's all within your grasp. You're going to be able to finally receive your garden for all of the hard work, dedication that you've put yourself through with this soul learning, this soul growth, this soul evolution. And like through all of these experiences too, it's like you've become the perfect person to attract and magnetize this level of a partner to you. Okay? The Sun. Total happiness, the most happiest card in the deck. In this relationship, in this partnership, I feel like you're going to get to feel free. You're going to feel, heard, seen, understood, like your inner child can come out, like you're not having to hide yourself, like you can just be your full authentic self. And that's so beautiful. And just trust in divine timing. Okay. Divine timing is always at play. And so if it hasn't happened yet, or you've started to lose hope, just know that it's still coming. Okay, you're going to be presented some sort of offer. And for some of you, again, like this feels like it's work related, that can initiate you into meeting this divine counterpart. And if like romance is not what you're looking for, this could also just be like meeting a new best friend, somebody who literally is going to click with you. It's just like this melding of souls, a puzzle piece coming together. So however that resonates for you, if there's like an area in your life outside of romance that feels lacking, apply this energy there. But it definitely feels like soulmate connection. Okay, you're probably sensing this, you're probably feeling in your emotions with your intuition, but you're not seeing it. It's like you feel the energy of this person before you even meet them, so that when they finally come into your physical reality, it's just going to be like a light bulb moment. You're going to be like, oh, this is that person. Sending you so much love.